Sergei Krikalev, a Soviet cosmonaut, was launched into space in 1991 on a mission aboard the Mir space station. Shortly after his departure, the world he knew began to collapse. The Soviet Union, the superpower that had sent him into the cosmos, disintegrated, leaving him stranded in space. His mission was supposed to last mere months, but as the political turmoil unfolded on Earth, his return became increasingly uncertain. When Krikalev's mission duration was up, he dutifully requested permission to return home. To his dismay, the response he received was bleak. The nation that had sent him into orbit no longer existed, and there was no government to finance his return. Every plea he made was met with the same cold reply: stay in space until further notice. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Deprived of the usual comforts of home, Krikalev continued his work on the space station, maintaining systems and conducting experiments. His isolation was profound, and his resolve increasingly tested by the endless void outside his window. Nearly a year passed, twice the duration initially planned for his mission. Desperate, Krikalev sent an urgent message to the station, stating that he could no longer endure the isolation and the psychological toll it was taking on him. His situation caught the attention of the global community. In an act of unprecedented kindness, the German government stepped in to cover the costs of his return. Krikalev's journey back to Earth was surreal. The country he had left was no more, replaced by the newly independent states that had emerged from the Soviet Union's dissolution. He landed in Kazakhstan, a newly formed republic, rather than the Soviet Union he once knew. He had left as a Soviet citizen and returned to a world unrecognizable. This extraordinary turn of events earned him the title the last Soviet citizen. Upon his return, Sergei Krikalev's spirit remained unbroken. He continued his career in space, this time with NASA, embodying the resilience and adaptability that his story had come to symbolize. Krikalev's Space Odyssey didn't just test the limits of endurance. It symbolized the profound changes sweeping across the globe, marking the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in human history.